What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty, and I am back for Game 2 of the RFL Season 8 playoffs. Hey, ARC ran it up and got it done, winning by 12 points, 39-27. Now you can see the correct helmets on the NRC teams, while the ARC teams sport the NFL helmets. And it's time to see who's going to be victorious in game number 2. And when we add it all up, who's going to be the Pro Bowl winners? The NRC, in order for them to win the Pro Bowl, they have to defeat the ARC by 12, well, actually by 13 or more points, since they lost by 12. So this is going to be interesting. We'll have to see if they can get it done. NRC had their entire first team out in the last game, still couldn't get it done. It'll be the ARC with their entire first team out throughout all 4 quarters. So we'll have to see if the NRC can get one back and if they can take over in this conference matchup, man. A shout out to the guys who are here, and I'll go ahead and just continue to show this intro, and for the guys that are coming on for the interview, because I got quite a few guys coming on for the NRC side of things. I'm going to go ahead and try to get our first guy in as soon as everything is set and almost ready to go here. ARC going to be kicking off to the NRC. And here we go. I'm going to go ahead and stop that right there. Put that on slow. We already know we're about to go to the game here. But at this time, Justin Jones, if you are free, for guys who don't know, I've given everybody the role, so you should be able to see in the main Discord channel at the bottom under RFL League Office, you should be able to see where I'm sitting live in a VC. So if I call upon your name and I'm ready for you to come on, then you can hop right in that VC, and then you'll be right on live right now. So Coach Jones, if you're there, man, feel free to hop in. Well, it's a bit of a delay too as well. In fact, let me shoot him a message. All we got live in here, 24 live right now at the moment. Who you guys got taking game 2? Is the ARC going to win again? NRC going to be able to split it? Can they win? They got to win by 13 or more points in order to win the Pro Bowl. Let's get this win, man, says Amir Williams. And his first Pro Bowl appearance this year. I'll be having him on later on too for an interview. Waiting for Justin Jones. I'll just go ahead and give him maybe just one more minute. In the meantime, I'll just put up the graphic. And let me go ahead and get a roll call going for the guys who are here. We got Matthew Holman in the building. Michael Blunt, Rodney Goings, Goines. My bad if I'm messing up your name here. Eric Strauder, he'll be coming on for an interview later today. We got CP in the building, Awesome Crocodile in the building, Drew Brewer, Swindle Donut, Daniel Severio, Zion Waddles. We also got let's see, Bird Manda, Cam Johnson. We got Cam Johnson in here, man. Mitch in the building. We got what else do I'm skipping you about David Leathers. Congrats once again on making your first Pro Bowl game and your first season. Dev White. And Jacob Reed. Coach Reed, just saw him in on the last game. I think I got everybody. Lito Loso in the building. And Coach Stein. All right, a couple of these guys will be coming on here live. Justin Jones has not hopped in yet, so what I will do is I'm just going to move on to the next guy. Next, I have Coach Ramos. So Coach Ramos, if you are here and you want to hop on, you go get into it. I'm going to go ahead and start this game up while we wait. Ramos. Let's go. Game is officially underway. The ARC kicking off to the NRC. and we do have Coach Ramos. And Ramos, you also were sent an invite so that you can show your camera. You were sent an invite through your email. So the email you sent me, that way you could be on Zoom. So they won't be able to see you unless you do that. He is in the chat at the moment. Let me know once you join the Zoom. In the meantime, I'll just go ahead. Okay, you can hear me.
I won't be able to join the Zoom and stuff like that.
I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, you did tell me.
You're good. You're good.
But anyway, hey, first-year coach in the RFL, and you had the London Monarchs, a team that never made the postseason. It came close last year, folded in epic proportions. Like it was pretty bad how they lost that opportunity. But you come in, and you guys make it by the edge of your teeth, but you make it nonetheless. How was your first-year experience as a coach in the RFL, and just your overall thoughts on your season in general this year?
Well, honestly, like when you guys gave me the opportunity to be the coach of the Monarchs, I even told y'all during the interview, like, I don't know if we're gonna make the playoffs, but like, that's gonna be a tough goal for us. We played a lot of good teams this year. You all know that the Steamers were the top team in our division. I'm surprised we went. That was a good sack. We split the Gunners. We lost in one, and then we swept the Shamrocks. So that definitely played a big part. Some games I feel like we should have won. Definitely, we should have done something against the Barons. But I'll give that to Coach Rowland. That his team came out there and played a heck of a game against us. We barely got there by the skin of our teeth. Again, the Thunderbirds were that game where if we would win, we would get in. If we lost, we were done. But Thunderbirds did what they had to do to get to where they're at now. They played their backups. We were able to take advantage of that. Ended up, getting beat around. And we got beat around in that wild card round by the Thunderbirds. They kind of put us back on our butts there. Saying, hey, y'all just got here because we let y'all get here. But the first season, I think we had a really good season together. I think next year is definitely going to be something more interesting because, we're going into one file, so now it's ARC and NRC going at each other. So I think that's definitely going to put perspective on our game going into season 10 now, because now everybody will see what really needs. Yeah, well, I was saying for season 10 because season 9 we'll see, how everybody's going to really have to really build correctly if they want to, get better. So I see this season.
Crazy.
Ooh.
Back to the 30. Nice run there.
Yeah, they need to go ahead and put up 45 on these boys, not let them score.
Yeah, you guys got to win by 13
or more, yeah.
So it's going to be, that's kind of ups the ante a little bit of this Pro Bowl a little bit. So that's pretty cool. But also with you being within your first season, you talked about your experience and things like that. Going a little bit about, I guess, you kind of went into all of that because you did talk a little bit about season 9, the defense there. Oh, he got smacked. But season 9, one foul. How excited are you for all of that? What's your expectations really for next year? And sack recovered.
Well, for next year, I think it's gonna be a slugfest. Honestly, I think we'll definitely get second place in our division. Now that it's being switched around, the Oklahoma Lancers are coming over to our division for this season. I think it's really going to be a battle between us and the Steamers. Steamers are still the best team in our division, but I think if we're able to get at least one win away from them, we might be able to get first place. But Justin Jones need to understand that I'm in this division now. I'm going to do my best to get the Monarchs in first place.
Okay, so Kevin, the defense for the pass. But yeah,
so,
oh no, you still going? Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, it's definitely gonna be a good first season with a new file, with the one file. Looking forward. Hopefully, we get to play, the Chicago teams. I want to see my boy CP out there, see what he can do. There's some players on the ARC that be talking a lot of mess, so you definitely gotta get ready to see them NRC boys come through because I know ESJ and a lot of the guys want to start popping them. So it's going to be interesting season 9. A lot of people are going to be, shutting their mouths.
We definitely going to see. That's going to be a big season for us, man. I mean, it's just really getting to that pinnacle part of the RFL where things are just going to start being, crazy. You got a player here in the Pro Bowl, tight end veteran, Dexter Roy. He's been here 2 consecutive years, 2 back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons as an old veteran at the tight end position. And, man, what is your thoughts on him as a player? I mean, he's still, interception. Picked off to the crib.
Let's go.
Touchdown NRC.
Let's go.
Garrison Ash of the Salt Lake City Elks, first to score, and it's defense getting it done here.
Them helmet's nice.
Yeah, some teams got alternate helmets on compared to what they wore during the regular season. Of course, theirs is usually yellow, but he's got an all-blue helmet. That looks fire. Thought it was
that one looks fire.
Yeah, what a touchdown. NRC, hey, they starting out right.
Yep, let's go, boys. Let's go. But no, Dexter is definitely a player that a lot of the guys look up to. He's getting up there in age, but honestly, coaching him and seeing him, last season too, the dude is a dog. You could toss him the ball and he's not going to stop fighting for extra yards and stuff like that. He's not going to let up easy picks or anything like that. He's going to do what he can for the team. He's definitely, I think, a London Monarchs legend, the way he's been playing, the way he's been producing and everything like that. So he's somebody some of the guys look up to. If we draft a tight end this year, he's definitely going to be that mentor. But, it's good to see him out there. He needs to go ahead and catch a touchdown or two, put the Monarchs out there and stuff like that. But it's definitely good because he definitely deserves to be here.
Well, hey, Coach Ramos, I appreciate you jumping on for this interview. Great first year. Way to make it to the playoffs. Looking forward to see what you could do in year number 2 as a head coach in London. And once again, thank you for coming on and best of luck to you.
Appreciate you, Smitty.
No problem, my guy. All right, so that was Coach Ramos, head coach of the London Bulldogs. Next up, who I have for an interview here during the Pro Bowl, we have Coach O'Brien. So, Mitch, if you can hop in the chat, feel free to hop on in. ARC right now down by a touchdown in that pistol. Okay, we got some play action going. Justin Jones getting some heat. Yeesh. That's out of bounds. And we do have Coach O'Brien here. He does have a cam. So oh my goodness, with a stiff one. 36. What do you say? Your mic's kind of low. Couldn't hear you.
I'm currently joining the Zoom.
Oh, okay. He's about to get on. That way you'll be able to see the podcast, Mick. Many of you guys haven't watched the 307 room. Might be y'all's first time getting a glimpse at Snowhawks head coach. But we'll go ahead. Once you get set up, I'll go ahead and start asking you questions. NRC's up though right now, man. How you feeling about that? You think the NRC's going to pull out the Pro Bowl?
Sir, I don't think this is the Reed Wagner. I don't think we'll see the same Reed Wagner that we saw in the first game. That just is not the Reed Wagner that we know.
Another thing, too, is that the offenses are different and defenses for both of these teams simply because they were in separate files and different coaches were selected. NRC getting the ball here, trying to go up by 2 scores. So, Coach O'Brien, been here, the whole situation with, even this year. Almost could have been out of here, man. It was everything on the line. And you guys end up making it to the playoffs. You did get bounced in the second round, but you were able to get that win in the first round against the Diablos. And I'm going to be honest, everyone was saying it. I was saying this even in the podcast. Nobody wanted to see the Snowhawks when they were on their game in that first round. Now, even though you guys did get bounced out, how are you feeling about this season? What is your expectations for next year? And we'll dive into more on that, but what's your thoughts on that overall season for you?
This season was interesting to say the least. Obviously, we had our trials and tribulations. We hit our low point in the middle of the season. into the Barons getting blown up by the Desperados. I was very confident in the playbook and scheme that we had. After that Desperados game, I went back to the drawing board and went and found a new scheme, rocked with that same scheme for the remainder of the season. And we were able to turn the season around. We were able to get to the playoffs. We gave the Steamers their first loss of the season. Obviously, they got their revenge in the divisional round. But at the end of the day, I'm happy with the team's performance. Jake McDonald had a great season. Gidley, obviously, he had a great season. Again, interceptions were a bit high, but at the end of the day, I can't control how he throws the ball once the game starts. Unfortunately, when he throws picks, he shouldn't do it. He's a 97 overall superstar. Things happen. Ryan LeCavalier had a great season. He did miss 4 games with an injury, but I expect a big year 3 out of him. Is the future of the Snowhawks. Obviously, Paris Curry is turning 31 this offseason. Martin is going to be 29 years old. We have plenty of youth in our receiving core. Dwight Schmelter will be going to free agency, so Pecan will become our wide receiver 4 next season full time. Dwight Schmelter will be a free agent. So, speaking into the next season, we have 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, 2 third-round picks, then 4 through 7. Obviously, it's been well established that I love my late-round picks, but this is the draft. I have all the ammo in the early rounds to collect up some talent. And obviously, this season we're going to have every single player is draftable. So more than likely, I'm going to have to break my tendencies of drafting users. I'll probably have to go the auto-gen route. O-line is definitely a position of need that the Snowhawks will be focusing on. So more than likely, it's been very well established. No one likes to be an offensive lineman. I can understand that. It's tough to commit time, effort, and money into a position that just doesn't get loved by the general consensus. So yeah, probably have to go auto-gen on the O-line. But yeah, we have a lot of ammo this year. Gidley's under contract for 3 more years. Curry's under contract for 1 time.
Okay. Justin just jumped in. We're going to have you on after Mitch is done, though.
McDonald, he signed a contract this year. Draymond Deer's here for the long run. I think the Snowhawks, we're always a championship contender. That's why the standard's so high here in Portland. Got the Portland Snowhawks merchandise on. But yeah, we expect excellence here in Portland. That's the standard that we have to by, and that's why one of my mottos is light bills. We play on a lot of prime time.
Yeah, first quarter is in the books here of Game 2 of the RFL Season 8 Pro Bowl. NRC is up by a touchdown and knocking on the door, man. It's 3rd and goal at the 7. You see this play real fast before I ask you the next question. See what's going on. Close formation. And he's got to throw it away. So good red zone defense right there. ARC's going to hold him with field goal. It's going to be 10-0. So going on next season, you're one of the lucky teams to be coming back for next year. What's your thoughts on what you've seen from the Madden 24 beta, the uniforms you guys got on? And I know we were talking about it and got the black thrown in on it. But as I watched it, I'm not going to lie, I played a couple games with the Snowhawks. And it kind of grew on me. I think it will grow on guys as the season goes on, but it's definitely going to catch guys off guard within the first couple of weeks. But what's your thoughts, and your excitement level for Madden 24 and Season 9 in the RFL?
Yeah, our uniforms are by far not the best options that EA put out for this upcoming game. They have slowly grown on me. They have to. I'm going to have to learn to tolerate them, even if I never learn to love them. I have liked the gameplay that I've watched on the Madden 24 beta so far. I think the game is looking a lot more smooth. Obviously, we're bringing a whole new dimension into being one file. Going to be playing ARC teams for the first time.
Oh, Justin Jones got the completion. That was a crazy play. Matt Niani all the way down to the 13 yard line. I believe that's Matt Niani. Somebody put the wrong face on him with the edits. Yeah, had to butt in on that play. That was wild. But go ahead, continue.
So the gameplay has looked really well on the 24 beta. Playing ARC teams for the first time. Obviously, it will be interesting not having any bye weeks. We're going to get the preseason back. There's going to be a lot of RFL content coming out in Season 9. And yeah, a person can only look forward to it. And if you're a college rookie, it might be the time to get into the league. Obviously, again, the uniforms are not the prettiest, but everything else is going to be taken to the next level with only one bye week for the team, and that's your real bye. You're going to have a lot more premier games. It's just going to be like real NFL football. You're not going to have to sit for a month and wait for your team to play. You're playing every week. You're going to have to fight. You're going to have to earn it.
Yeah. So you got a few guys in this Pro Bowl. Randall Sylvester, and I know you got a lineman also in here. But I believe that, Blair Harden. But I believe that is that it. I think that might be it for you guys.
I don't think we got it.
Oh wow! Off the helmet. That's crazy. Yeah. So, any thoughts on those players making the Pro Bowl? Their impact? How just as a whole, how do you feel about them having them as a player on your team? Especially Randall Sylvester. I mean, Randall Sylvester had a dog year. I think he had like 17 sacks, 17 and a half, something like that.
Yeah.
Dude was a menace. What's your thoughts, on having those players on your team and the impact they bring to Snowhawks every week in games?
I'll start with Blair Harden, the big ugly. He is listed at right guard, but he has playing right tackle for us. I do think I will make the conversion this offseason to make him a tackle officially. But he's been an absolutely awesome offensive lineman since I acquired him. All the way back in Season 4, I've developed him. Long last, I convinced you that he deserved to get his superstar development. That was an argument I would have with you every offseason. I think he deserves it. He's a great offensive lineman. He's definitely one of the best interior offensive linemen. Throw him out at tackle, he still holds his weight. Him and Dylan Rollins have been an incredible tackle duo for me. And just going to my defensive side, obviously we talk about Randall Sylvester. He's had his ups and downs. He was injured quite a few times this year. So to finish the season with 17 and a half sacks, incredible in its own right. He missed a game against the Crusaders. He got injured in one of the games and was out for the whole game. So I would say he missed 1.5 games for sure. And some NFL games that were simmed, he just didn't get any stats. So, and that's all right. But yeah, Randall Sylvester is my number one pass rusher. He is an immediate impact. And honestly, I can contribute him to us making the playoffs. He absolutely took the right tackles for the Elks and the Condors to the woodshed and beat them senseless, is the simplest way to put it. He was near unblockable. He was near unstoppable those last 2 weeks of RFL play that we really needed him. He made Royale uncomfortable. He made Chase McCoy uncomfortable. Yeah, he was just an impact player, and then inevitably, he played so much during the regular season. Came to our game against the Steamers in the divisional round. Just fatigued, and I take that on the chest. That's my fault. I don't know how it happened. I was doing half pads, backups, my 3 NFL games after that, so I guess he just was incredibly fatigued. And again, that's on me. You gotta have better load management. Same story can go for McDonald. Obviously, we saw in the playoffs. My son, Mitchell O'Brien Jr. and Kazim Cash had to take the workload in the playoffs because, again, Jake McDonald was dealing with some fatigue issues. Again, that's on me. Gotta work on the load management, but all around, I'm happy with the season. Obviously, I wish I was in the Relay Bowl this upcoming Sunday, or next Sunday. and we're just going to look to get better this offseason and use our draft picks wisely and try to attack free agency with whoever's there.
All right. Oh, man, we got a EA error, right? But I think I know how to fix this, man. Hold on, we might save it. So, got to close the game, restart the system here, all right? Let's see if I can save it, man. Every time I restart and save it, it's good. If it don't save NRC guys, I know they're gonna be sick. But Mitch, I do appreciate you coming on, man. That's it for our interview here. I will, we'll talk later on. But Mitch O'Brien, head coach of the Portland Snowhawks, there at the interview. Next up, we got Justin Jones coming in here. He's already in the chat. Let me go ahead and switch it back to one camera. Justin Jones will not have his camera. I think that was the only guy that was gonna have a camera on today. So for the NRC game. So as I get this set up, Justin Jones, how you feeling, man? You there? He probably done walked off and got something.
What's up?
What's going on, man? This head coach of the. You said what?
What's the word? I gotta mute that.
Oh, okay.
It's background stuff. It's background.
Okay, you got a crazy background. You sure you're gonna be able to go through the interview?
I'm gonna be screaming. What's the word?
All right, man. So
I gotta mute that. Yeah. What's up?
So I don't know where he's at. He got. Okay, look like he got his. Who's that? Nephew or something?
It's hey, man.
Oh, we got the family on the interview.
You gotta be quiet. It's for a little bit.
Hey, shout out to JoJo Carter for the $2 donation again. Said Vibes again. Thanks for a great year. Hey, man. I think you submitted a player, didn't you? So
you trying to watch Couple of Million? Yeah, go over there. Yeah, go over there.
This dude having a whole. I saved it. Here we go, guys. We are right back into this, man, to continue this second quarter. But
what's the word? I'm here now.
Hey, man. Great year you had with the Memphis Steamers. Just want to talk to you about, the way you felt after last year. We already know what happened. Your team didn't even make the playoffs. We knew you were an up-and-coming team, and they finally played to the potential, at least this year compared to last year, of what everyone expected. And got to switch it to slow. And somebody done scored. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's see what's going on here. So apparently, oh, man. My bad, guys. It's 17-10 right now. ARC just scored. Wow. It's going to be crazy to do some highlights on that, ain't it? Since me out here cheating. Hey, man. I mess what y'all want me to do. Y'all want me to restart? Yeah, well, we can do that. But just talk about your season, man. On how that was, just coming back and being the #1 seed in the NRC, going 15-2, making it all the way to the conference championship for the first time in franchise history, and just your expectations for next year.
I feel like coming into this year, it was like a lot of stuff we had to prove. Not prove, but just back up. A lot of stuff to back up. Like we had to back up our own talent, if that makes sense. And just be who we supposed to be. We came out and I think we did more than what we were written on paper. That was good. But coming that far and losing was kind of a disappointment because we didn't come that far against to lose, in my opinion. So I wanted more than that. I didn't want to get lose. So yeah, coming that far was kind of just coming that far and losing was kind of disappointment. But it was against the Thunderbirds. It was an unfortunate ending to the season.
Yeah, man. You guys played great. Was there any player? You got some guys. Actually, that's you right now on the field. That's supposed to be you as coach of the NRC. So they're running your playbook. This is the Steamers' offense, and man, you got quite a few players in the Pro Bowl here. Of course, Reed Wagner, Amir Williams making the Pro Bowl in his first season. I'm gonna be having him on for an interview as well. What's your thoughts on that? And also, matter of fact, Amir, if you're here, you can hop on with your coach and hop in an interview right now. We're talking.
Amir?
Yeah, we can throw Amir in here if Amir wants to come on.
I feel like Amir played to his his capability this year, his overall, and more. I feel like last year, I don't think last year. I know last year they said. I know last year they said people were saying that he shouldn't have been on the field, or like we rushed him onto the field. I feel like last year that we didn't play him enough, and this year, well, I feel like this year we finally gave him the full role. He played to his full position, and what everything that happened was true to him. You know.
Oh, we got an interception. ARC with the ball.
So
Oh,
yeah, I
y'all
feel like
running.
everything that happened was true to him and his talent and his ability to play with the overall and stuff. So like yeah,
All right,
and he showed it.
speaking of Amir, we got him here right now. He's in the chat right now. Amir Williams, hey, over 1,300 rushing yards, 12 touchdowns this season. Your second year, you were a first-round draft pick for the Steamers. You know how your rookie season didn't go as expected, but now, especially after the season you just had, you're looking like the guy we expected coming out of the University of Miami from College Series 2, and doing what you were able to do this season was sensational. Talk about how the season was for you, and just your experience overall, like as a player, coming from the college level over here to the pros.
Man, it was tough transitioning from college to the pros, because I came in like a 77 overall, and I'm thinking I know I'm not gonna do crazy stuff. I know I'm not gonna be popping up. I'm thinking I'm gonna be doing a lot better than how I was playing last year, and just that, and then now to where I am now, going for 1,300 yards, like what, 12, 13 touchdowns. It was crazy. It was crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting that big of a leap in production. I wasn't expecting to jump up that much. I think I almost doubled my yardage between last year and this year.
Yeah, that was pretty close. You had like 800 and something last year, if I'm not mistaken. Jones, you know?
I think 700-800.
Yeah. So yeah, you were pretty
It
close.
was probably a combined like 1,200 combined, probably, or 1,500 combined,
Yeah,
something like that.
Are you talking about this year overall, or are you talking
Last year.
Gotcha. Okay, it's a throw. Whoa. Can't get that out there to him. Try to. Yeah. So first, I mean, this isn't the first playoff appearance for you, Justin. You were the first coach to take the Memphis Steamers to the playoffs for 2 seasons. This is the 3rd season this year you were able to get them to the best season you guys had. An interception going the other way. Should have ran outside. It would have been pick 6. But yeah, it's the first time though you were able to touch the field in the postseason. How was that experience for you, Amir?
It was. I loved it, man. I wanted to get to that Reload Bowl, but we came across that T-Birds defense, man. They killed. They were tough, and even during the season they were tough. But it was definitely fun. We definitely got to get back here next season and finish the job. But the experience in the playoffs it felt different. It felt way different, especially heading in that T-Birds game, man. Like, I don't think I've ever been that nervous for a game at all. Like, not even in Miami.
Yeah, I remember you saying that in the Discord. Was typing that out. Was just like, yo, I'm mad nervous for this game. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. You got to experience that. And hey, during the playoffs, even during the season, you put on a show, man. You did everything you could, made the best plays that you could against that defense. Had a couple explosive runs, and so I definitely had to say this was a big breakout year for you. What's your expectations heading into next season?
Next season, just keep on building on what we did this year. I'm be upgrading my player, trying to get my awareness up, making sure everything's all straight there. Then after that, it's in Madden's control now.
And we're on to quarter number 3. First half is in the books, and I gotta hurry up and make the depth chart changes. Anything you want to say, Justin Jones, before you guys roll up? Because that's all I got for you. Once again, a great season. Way to make it to the NRC Championship. Definitely looking forward to see what it is that you do next season. I'm trying to exit out. And your player, how about? Okay, that's one question I can ask you. How are you feeling about Justin Jones, your actual player, for the Celtic Tigers?
I feel like I'm proud of what he's doing, and like he's
Something's
I
going
feel
on
like
here. I got to call a timeout here, guys, because they're
I feel like
not
he can do
allowing
more.
me
I feel
to.
like he can do more than what he's doing. But what he's doing is definitely I'm definitely proud of what he's doing because he's playing to his overall, and he's not playing subpar or like he's not giving anything to, like he's not giving you anything to expect more of or like you want more of him or you like he should be playing better. He's not playing under his overall. But in the P-Birds game, I feel like we could have won that game.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be honest here. Now we can't even do substitutions, so I don't know what Madden's
What
doing.
P-Birds game we could have won that game. The Steamers.
Yeah, hold up real fast. I
You
am
good?
gonna have to restart this game, guys, because it's not letting me do substitutions. And you can see right now I'm trying to pause. I had to call a timeout. Nothing's working. I don't have the coach's options here. We got to restart this game. This game, I don't know what's going on, man. RIP to the game right now. All right, play that bell.
Hey, you hear me though?
Yeah, we can hear you, but you can go on. You can continue to talk. Yeah, we got to restart this, guys.
Going on to the Steamers, I feel like the reason I was so disappointed, I feel like it's not a game we couldn't win against the Thunderbirds. I feel like the Thunderbirds was a tough opponent, but we definitely could have won that game. And it was just like we could have did much. We could have what and won a reload bowl this year, and it was just kind of like dang, we got so close, we just fell short.
Yeah,
We could have won it, but Thunderbirds is a respectable opponent, and they got one of the best teams out here. So it is what it is, you know.
yeah. Hey,
But
man,
yeah,
I appreciate you guys coming on for the interview, man. Unfortunately, we got to restart this entire Pro Bowl since, for whatever reason, game wasn't letting me substitute guys, and I didn't want guys not being able to play, especially Lito Loso. If it didn't, Lito wouldn't have been able to touch the field if I didn't restart. So, yeah, and I know for a fact he wouldn't want that to go on. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys once again for coming on for the interview, man. Enjoy the rest of the Pro Bowl. Great season. Looking forward to see what you guys do next year, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I see we got Pat McNeil already sitting here chilling in the chat, so we can go ahead bust things up with this interview. Get that started, Pat. How you feeling, my guy?
Okay, I'm doing fine, Smitty. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. So, same deal, man. A solid season. Guys are the only team in RFL history to never miss a single playoff. Made it by the skin of you guys' teeth, but nonetheless, you made it. And a tough season. You know, those two tough losses, the sweep to the Tigers. But at the end of the day, you were able to get to the playoffs. Got it done in the first round. Heartbreaking loss in overtime to y'all's biggest rivals in the biggest rivalry against the Toronto Thunderbirds. What's your thoughts on how the season overcame, and also your thoughts on being involved in this game as you made it first team center for the NRC?
Well, it's an honor to be chosen for this, but this is not the bowl that I wanted to be in. I don't know. I mean, it's great being with everybody, and I think we have a great team. And even though I got to go out here and apparently put another couple quarters, and, yeah, I mean, it was heartbreaking, and we're all trying to deal with it in our own way here, and it's just been a rough few days here, Smitty. I mean, they beat us, and happened. We play like 100 times. They're going to win 50, and we're going to win 50 maybe. But we felt like we could have won that game, and we felt, and we still feel that there's not a team that's better than us. There might be a couple teams that can beat us, but you can play with anybody.
Yeah, and a very stacked roster indeed. What's your thoughts just overall? Once again, I mean, I know you talk about how the season went in that regards a little bit, but on your season, how do you feel you played this year? Obviously, you're here, so you played well, but were you excited to see, how you were able to perform week in and week out during season 8?
Yeah, it was a different vibe. I had to step in and play center because Douglas got traded, and I had been playing guard last year. It's a more natural position for me. That means you have to make the blocking calls on the line, and I'm pleased with the way I did. I'm pleased with the team for the most part. I think that this season's team probably might be a little more talented than the team that won the championship, but I think that last year's team just was more cohesive, had more experience. A lot of little intangibles that put us over the top.
Reed Wagner taking a shot down the field here. Oh, it's dropped by Piku McCullough. Of course, restarting this game over again. Unfortunate, but NRC punting this one away. Explain your journey. I ask other players, and you being a player, explain your journey and your path to the RFL. What was it like since the college series coming around the corner? Talk to those college series guys. What was it like for you to experience playing? I think you had to play for 2 seasons. You played for 1. You played with the Clemson Tigers, and then you were able
season 2.
Yeah, season 2. And, of course, making it to the draft, getting drafted to the Columbus Explorers, winning a championship. Even talk about last year, how that felt for you, winning in your rookie year. What was your whole overall experience right now, and how has it been being a part of the RFL?
My experience has been great. Getting into Clemson, we had you never know exactly what to expect. We had a really good team. I think the other guy that people will remember probably most from that Clemson season is Marlon Marshall, who's playing with the Crusaders and doing a great job over there. Mm-hmm. We won the ACC championship. We lost to Georgia twice. Georgia were the champions. The first time was a very
shot down the field,
close
touchdown.
Oh man!
ARC on the board first. Cameron Jones, and I know the NRC guys are kind of feeling some kind of way right now.
Mitchie's probably having a rant on the sidelines about that one. And I don't blame him.
Wow. But yeah, you can continue on what you were saying.
Oh yeah. It was another team where we thought when we got another shot at Georgia we could beat them in the playoffs, and obviously we didn't. I don't miss playing against JT. Although I think we'll probably get the chance to do that again next year. But it was college season very competitive. We were in a very good conference. Miami's tough every year, and we managed to. That was the last year that we managed to beat Miami. We went on and lost the Peach Bowl. Then I was very unfortunate. There were a couple teams that contacted me. I was very pleased, obviously, to be chosen by the Explorers, and I got the call. I talked to Bill before the draft, and he said, I talked to him, and he said, you guys don't need a center, and he said, and Bill said, well, let us worry about that, okay? And I got the call from Bill, and I was thrilled, obviously, and I was less, I was given a chance to earn the right guard spot, and and we went through the preseason. I was fighting it out with Stan Barrett, and we get to the end of the preseason, and Bill brings us in as like, hey guys, we're trading Worrell to bring Griffin in, and Griffin's going to be the right guard, and y'all are on the bench. But it ended up working out. I mean, you go through a lot of ups and downs. It's not a picnic. It's not a magic carpet ride. Everything you get in the RFL is something you got to fight for.
Yeah, definitely. But it has to experience once again in the RFL. I guess you touched on that. I mean, you talked about college. You did also talk a little bit about last season. How you felt this year was better, honestly, than last year's team. But
more talented. I mean, we got we had a lot of close wins last year that we did not get this year.
Yeah. Yeah. So
it just kept building up to a point where we got through that game against the Elks last year, which is a game that a lot of people felt that the Elks should have won, and we got to that point and we're like, you know what, this might be the older guys are talking about saying this might be the year, and you hear that and you're like as it kept going on, we started believing more and more. Hey, we play our game, we're going to win. And that's just the way it was. I mean, it never really, you can lose, but it never really entered into our minds, I guess, that this is it. They're finally gonna get us. I've never experienced anything like that in football, and I don't know that I ever will again, frankly.
And hey, got a new nickname. Apparently, your name for yourself changed to Discord to No Cap, so we're gonna call you No Cap Pat, and that leads into our season 9 question for you. Hey, season 9, no Columbus Explorers. It's gonna be you guys are turning into the Columbus Caps. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, they told me it's temporary, Smitty.
Yeah, definitely. So, don't want to keep all these new teams around for another year.
You know what? I mean, it's not the Explorers name, but it's the same team. It's the same city. Well, the uniforms are going to be different, but are we still playing the Thunderbirds twice? Yeah, we are.
They're not moving. Yeah.
So it's business as usual. It's going to be business as usual for us.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, even though it's American flagish in those colors, the uniforms didn't look too bad. I mean, they look pretty good.
No, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing that.
Once again, at least you're not the Antlers. I mean, that's the worst team by far. I'm so mad I have to use those guys, especially that it's got to be Celtic Tigers, but that's the only team that made sense for them. So.
I know you're mad, but I'm guessing there are some guys like Chandler Back and Justin Jones that are probably a little more upset about it than you are. So.
But yeah, big catch right here. Oh, he's still on his feet, up the sidelines. ARC's going crazy right now. Knocked out of bounds at the 1. Yeah, this restart, that's tough, man. That's tough. Yeah, I guess that's all.
That Cam Jones fella's pretty good, Smitty.
Yeah, that's actually Matt Niani. Yeah, they
both
got 11 on.
It is number 11. I'm sorry.
They both got 11 on, so I could see how you could get that confused. But I was talking to VC before we hopped in this game because I hopped in the VC with the community, and I was just like, hey, if this first team ARC team stays in, that's going to be pretty crazy because it's receiving core. They're not getting subbed out, and yeah, we got Cam Jones, Matt Niani, and Keith Guyton out there. Well, here's a sack though. That's good.
There you go.
Yeah, Randall Sylvester.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, let's play the bell. But yeah, man, hey Pat, appreciate having you on, man. Well spoken, of course, and appreciate you.
So I better get back to the sidelines here. But thanks a lot for having us.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, maybe they need you. They need you, man. You're about to be down by probably 2 scores, man. I held you long enough.
Lead the way.
Pat McNeil, man, Pro Bowl first team center for the NRC. Next on, talk to Amir Williams. Haven't heard anything from Sean Richardson yet, but I also have, my last slot here is Eric Stroud. Oh, no, before we got on, Coach Stein. So, Coach Stein, if you're available, then Eric, you can come in on the broadcast as well. So, Coach Stein, you are present. Go ahead and hop in that RFL Podcast VC channel you see at the bottom. He is in right now. Coach Stein, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. What's up?
Nothing, man. Just enjoying the Pro Bowl. Ready to do this interview with you, man. Got a couple questions to ask you. First off, I want to ask you about this season. Of course, it was quite the season for you guys, man. And the way that you guys, unfortunately, bounced out of the playoffs. Forbes ended up being right in terms of the rankings, but I just knew, like, within the game, based off where they had the teams placed before, I didn't see Madden flipping you in and putting you over the Snowhawks and the Monarchs, and unfortunately that did happen. And at the same time, Forbes was right because you were ranked over those guys and still didn't make the playoffs. But outside of that, I mean, you could talk about that as well. What's your thoughts on this season? I know you're not, you didn't make the playoffs this year, of course, as we talked about, but that's the reason I brought you on, because technically you should have been a playoff team. What's your thoughts on the year and all that's happened?
I mean, you can't really be too sad about a season that you sweep the Explorers defending champs. I mean, that's a pretty solid season. But besides that, it is a pretty heartbreaking way to not make the playoffs, especially doing everything right. And then just one game in week 3 cost you your season. But overall, I'm thrilled with this season. I'm excited for the future and everything that this team has coming up. Last offseason, we spent the whole season building up our offensive line and increase in our offense. And now this offseason, we're probably going to do the exact opposite and go for the defense.
Yeah, you had a guy that made the play. One guy that made the playoffs this year. I was also shocked. Saw you say this somewhere, but Jocko Goliath, I thought he would make it. Didn't make the Pro Bowl, but I'm pretty sure he was close. Had to be an honorable mention. But Reese Goodall is a guy who's a linebacker. You shifted him over to strong safety, and what a season he had, man. He's in the Pro Bowl right now. He'll be coming in, I believe, I think it's first team, so he should be on the field right now.
Yeah, he's first team.
Yeah, first team NRC safety. What was your thoughts on this type of season that he had and the type of player that he is for you?
I mean, for not being a playoff team and being able to take out teams like the Diablos, the Gunners, and the Explorers, Reese Goodall, if he's not on my team, I don't think I make that happen. That man single-handedly took over 3 games this season. He was just a machine. He was built different this year.
Yeah, fantastic year. I was talking about him since the beginning because he started off the season making plays, like you said. That even talking about the Gunners, that was you guys' first game. Big shock of the season to start the season. I want to ask you your thoughts now on this upcoming season, Season 9. We're going to have one file. How confident you feel in your team headed into next year? What's your expectations for next year? And, anything you're looking at focusing in or getting better in, more and particularly during the offseason?
Well, I'm in a division with the Toronto Thunderbirds and the Columbus Explorers, or Caps. Not much scares me outside of that, so I'm ready for anything in the ARC. Knowing how Madden does me, I'm probably expecting the Bulldogs to be on my schedule as well.
Yeah, it might. They might just be. They definitely might be. Let's see what else I got here. You're one of the teams not relocating, so that's good. How you feel about that? You having your team back. You get a look at your team's uniforms.
I have.
About them?
I'm kind of like everybody else. I'm not blown away. I'm actually a little disappointed with it, but it's growing on me each week. I look at it. I'm just hoping there's little changes.
All right, man. I think that's all I got for you here in terms of these questions. I guess let's talk about your journey as a coach. Like, how's it been for you coaching so far in the RFL? It's been 2 seasons now. Explain how it's been for you since you've started.
Well, when I took over, I wanted to be a coach on a team that I could mold into something. So I looked for teams that have never made the playoffs. I looked at a team that I could put my stamp on, and the Tigers definitely fit the bill. And ever since I took them over in season 6? Season 7.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to take a team that had no wide receiver taller than 5'11" and faster than 89 speed, and rebuild this offense. And I took one of the worst offensive lines I've ever seen and built it into the youngest, hopefully highest potential offensive line in the RFL. So I'm excited to see what I can do in year 3. But for being a 12-5 team, greatest record in Chicago Tigers history in year 2, I'm excited to see what this future holds.
Hey, man, Coach John, appreciate you coming on. As always, keep doing your thing. I obviously see you building up that Chicago Tigers team in just 2 years. Year 3, looking for some more big things, man.
Yeah, let's go playoffs this year. Let's not miss out.
Yeah. All right, Coach Stein, everybody. Once again, thanks for coming on, my guy.
Thank you.
And lastly, we have ESJ, Eric Shaw. He's going to be playing in the player. Here's a shot. There's a flag, though. He's going to be playing in the Relo Bowl this year. His first ever Relo Bowl appearance. He's going to be holding on the offense. NRC's not catching a break at all here. And this is supposed to be one of the best tackles in the RFL. Deion Gunn getting called for that. 2nd and 21. That's not looking good. Eric Straughter. Hey, everyone's already been saying it for you. You're going to be an X Factor next year, man. 2 back-to-back 7-pick seasons. You had 6 interceptions in 3 games this postseason. 2 of them you had 3 in. What is your thoughts on just how your career has gone so far in these 3 years and expectations for yourself and the Thunderbirds. Yeah, you got your mic muted if you don't know. He might actually be away. He might not have heard anything I said here, guys. Oh, man. He's in the chat, though. Somebody tag Eric. So I let him know. Let him know the Pat interview's over. Enrique Stroder Jr. Okay, he hopped out. He's probably about to hop back in. Probably a Discord malfunction. NRC a 2nd and 10. Throws towards the sidelines. Oh, first down. Nice ball. Okay, we got you in here now, Eric. It's a good catch. Elijah Bentley. Crusaders wide receiver. And still on mute at the moment. And the ARC is going to challenge to see if Bentley had to catch it. It say I can't talk. Let me see if I can see what's going on there. You don't have any mute on. I have no idea what's going on here. Let me check permissions again just to make sure everything's good. I mean, there's not. Don't seem like there's anything I can do here. It says you're good. I don't know what's going on. I don't see anything yet. NRC's moving down the field. Wide open dig route there to Romeo Jackson. John, figure this out. He says, I can't talk. That's me. He's willing to interview. Oh, you can't talk. Yeah, so try to see if you can work with it a little bit more, Eric. I don't know what's going on. But it says on my end that you're good. And it says you have permission to be able to talk in here as well. So I have no idea what's going on with that. It says on your end that you're muted, though. Right, but I don't have a mute on you. So check RFL chat. So press, you do not have permissions to speak in this channel. Oh. NRC's going to challenge to see if this is this intercepted or something? Why would the NRC challenge this? He's out of bounds with that anyway. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, man. I'm checking the permissions. Let me go back to the permissions. We'll try this one more time. Permissions. There we go. Okay, now I got another section here. Let's see. Voice channel permissions. It said, okay, speak. Let me put that on here. All right, try to see if you can talk now, because it says I changed it. It says, yeah, you got permissions. It said voice channel. Oh.
Are you getting me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. All right, he's on here. Eric, ESJ, what's going on, man?
What it do?
Hey, man, going to the Reload Bowl. And I was just talking to, man, like, everybody's calling, everybody already knows, man. The journey, X Factor, next guy up at the cornerback position. 2 back-to-back seasons with 7 interceptions. Playoffs, you went crazy. 6 interceptions in 3 games. 2 of them, you had the 3 to split the 6. What is your thoughts on, like, how do you feel after the performance that you've had and going to the Reload Bowl here for the first time in your career?
Yeah, you already know how I roll. All glory to God. You know what I'm saying? Getting a blessing.
Yes, sir.
In my first year, you know, everybody got that, you know, that rookie year. You know, the things that happened in that year. But,
yeah, I did.
you know, I feel like for real. You know, and then second year, you know, like every year I always like have a goal of how many interceptions I wanted to get. And every year I had my the goal I wanted, I got. So you know what I'm saying. So I'm blessed to get that. And then now in the Reload Bowl, I still can't believe it right now.
That's crazy, man. You had quite a few guys that would have been playing in this game as well. LC3, I think, I'm not sure if Max and I had made it, but you had a couple of other players that would have been here. Of course, I know you guys way more excited to be playing in that other bowl game that's going to try to get you guys your second championship. What's your thoughts going into that Reload Bowl game, knowing that, and just like how I asked Brewer in game 1, facing up against Drew Brewer, you two were the biggest names and the most active community members to come out of the first ever college series draft class. Now you guys are going to be facing each other after 3 years in the RFL. Drew Brewer said it came earlier than he expected, probably thought it would happen later on down the line, but here it is now. How do you feel about that?
Man, same way he said, I remember when the draft day when it all happened, we had text each other on in the DMs we're gonna be playing each other one day in the Reload Bowl. And I laughed at it, you know what I'm saying? Praying and hoping it come. But now that is really here, dang, I'm really happy for real.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a blessing for real.
You guys coming back, man. The Thunderbirds are still gonna be around. Oh, this is gonna be an interception. And how about that? The guy that I'm comparing you to right now, Chamberlain. Chamberlain is definitely a Hall of Famer for the Columbus Explorers, standing at 6'4", 200 plus pounds. Of course, you're not as heavy as he is, but I mean everything is there. You're big corners. You can strap everything up. I mean, you're the younger version of this guy. He's going to be 30 next year. You're going to just be turning 23 in season 9. What's your thoughts? I mean, do you look at some of the game of Chamberlain, and do you think you'll be able to, you'll be that next guy for years to come? I think everybody knows that, but in the comparison to him, how great do you think you would be compared to him by the time your season's over? Your career, I mean.
I try not to do the comparing thing. I just try to, I do watch his game, but it's I just got that mindset I'm trying to be the best ever. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who in front or who I'm tied with. I'm just trying to be the best ever. So I try not to compare myself to nobody. I'm just trying to trying to break records. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be on that top of that list. When it's all said and done. To be for real.
Okay, we caught that. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's how you gotta think about it, man. Try to be the best that you can be, and try to be the best ever. On top of that, man, I know you've seen the uniforms, and you kind of were talking to me about it. How you feel about them T-Birds uniforms, man? NRC going for it. Wow.
Man. I ain't gonna lie, I like the all white. I ain't gonna lie.
They growing on it.
I like the all reds too. But the alternates though.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That jump stink.
Buccaneer joints.
Yeah, that jump stink.
Interception, right back, breaks a tackle outside. It's Garrison Ash with an interception. He had an interception too to start us off before we had to reset everything. So that's what's up. He's balling.
When I hop on here, we get interceptions, man.
Now, what is your expectations in the Reload Bowl? Give me everything, on how you feel, anticipate the game to go, just everything about that Reload Bowl game. How you feeling?
Well, we already know this. The top defense is going at it, so I feel like it's going to be a close. I don't think it's going to be high score. I feel like it's going to be one of them scores like 20-17 or something like that. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's going to be. I feel like at the end of the game, it's going to come up to, it's kind of hard to say because two defense. It can go either way. I mean, I hope as long as there ain't no blowout. That's what I hope. Yeah. I just want a tough, hard fight game. And yeah, I honestly don't even know.
Yeah, man, Eric, it's been a pleasure having you on, man. Can't wait to see how that championship game goes for you. It's crazy to see you and Brewer, being within that game. One of you guys going to win your first ever championship game. best of luck as always. And, hey, league first, my guy.
Sir.
Eric Stroder, everybody, cornerback for the Toronto Thunderbirds. And since this game has been restarted, I guess I can go ahead, chill with you guys, and watch the rest of it. Because probably would have been the same amount of time left going into the fourth quarter to see who's going to win the Pro Bowl. But now instead, you know, with this restart, we're still in the first half here with 3 minutes left. So let's go ahead, chill, and see what's going on. Let me know once again in the chat who you guys got winning this one. The NRC is starting to come back, and what's getting ugly for them early on. Oh, turn looking crazy. Gets to the 24. Hopefully it lets me change the players, though, because if it does not let me reset the players like last time, I have no choice but to restart. Might have to just keep doing it, man. That would suck. But I think it's going to be pretty good. Oh, got a camera to cut off. Cut that back on. Probably going to be hearing double. Turn that off. All right, we're good. So you got TP, ARC guys, NRC guys. Go ahead, rep your conference in the chat. It's Justin Jones receiving core for the ARC is crazy, man. Keith Guyton sitting up there in a Browns helmet. And we got two Jaguar guys. Oh, here's a sack. Who's that? Nashawn Richardson? Defensive Player of the Year in the NRC. Getting the sack. Let's see the work. Inside. Boom, boom. Him in. Randall Sylvester coming in with the moves, man. Hit him with the rest in peace, man. R.I.P. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning here in the Pro Bowl. 10-6. NRC's got to win this game by 13 or more points in order to win the Pro Bowl. They're still in this. There's a run. Oh, great running. Spins, breaks right off the tackle. That's Kingston Kinney right there at the tough run. Timeout call. Looks like by the ARC. So they're probably trying to chuck something down the field. And why not? It's the Pro Bowl, man. Oh, they're punting. It's 4th down. I didn't even see that. Might as well give myself a bell. RIP to that. ARC punted off, though. And NRC, they got a chance to take a lead. A lot of time. Oh, spins off the contact. Let's get busy. Not shaking too much. Get to the 26-yard line. If you haven't already, man, make sure you smash that like button. Once again, enjoy you guys for tuning in. Want to learn more about the RFL and how you can join? Visit our website, relocationfootballleague.com. I will say this, though, currently, because I had somebody go ask about this earlier and check into it. Currently, the applications are down. There's an interception. Wow. Parker Brocker's got 2 picks in this game. I don't know what Reed's out there doing. He ain't making the right reads. But right now, the applications to submit a player is down. I'm looking to try to fix that for tomorrow because the forms saying it's not working anymore. So I'll go ahead and make sure to fix that. And we'll have those applications right back up and running for anybody who's interested in trying to join the RFL as a player. Applications close after the Reload Bowl. So you've got a week. Got exactly a week up to now to apply. 15. Oh, Nashawn Richardson. Sack, baby. Play the bell. 2 sacks for Nashawn Richardson. We just throwing dudes on their back. Who is this? Oh, it's 67. I was about to say, nah, it can't be who I thought it was because, of course, it's cross-conference. I say the same way he bullied, he was bullying the, no, I'm thinking about the wrong person. I'm thinking about Jermaine Taylor when he was bullying Wayman Yates in the ARC championship game. Oh, he throws an interception, and look who it is. Tyler Cage, Defensive Rookie of the Year, #1 overall draft pick. And boy, did he live up to all of the hype. Tied the record for the most tackles in a single season, which was broken last year by the top linebacker drafted in Jacob Reed. And NRC right back out onto the field. I'm going to go ahead and look at some of the questions too. It says, oh, Awesome Crocodile Smitty, can I join in the call for 3 seconds? 3 seconds? You can jump in the call if you want. 3 seconds. Ain't no point in even jumping in if you're going to be there in 3 seconds. But you can hop on in. Let me see. Let me try to get you set up. Go ahead and see what Awesome Crocodile wants to talk about, or as we like to call him, Chrome. Good defense there. I had to look away since my vision was blocked. Oh, here's a shot down the field. The defense swatted. I don't know why Chrome isn't popping up here. Okay, there we go. Nate Allen, our very own RFL insider. You're all good to go, my guy. What's going on?
Oh yeah, hello.
Oh, hey, what's going on? Your mic kind of sound a little crazy at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little bit sharp, I guess is the word I could say about it. But what's going on, man?
I'm good. I'm using a new mic. I could get my other one if it's still acting weird.
It seems like it's getting better now. It's probably, maybe you're too close. It's a fumble. Oh, NRC going to the crib.
Oh,
touchdown.
Whoa, what? Whoa.
Darius Young on a scoop and score from the Columbus.
Oh, I see
Explorers.
you. Yeah, I see you.
And NRC got the lead right now, man. They got to win by 13 to win this game. Would you want to stay on and chill throughout the game with me or something, man?
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay, bet. I said, Mike is a little bit sharp. Since you're going to stay on, man, you could probably try to switch out that mic, try to see if that makes any difference.
Oh, all right. I'll get my other mic. I'll be right back.
I want to give a shout out to Nate Allen, though, man. He's been here for a long time. RFL insider. He keeps up to date with the news. He's just a great RFL community member, man. Who got like 3 players in the league, man, before we had the rule set. But hey, if there's anybody that deserves to have some player and some action and stuff like that within the league, is this guy, man. He's been here almost since the beginning, like I said, and appreciate having him as part of the community within the league. Always active, and like getting him involved in stuff like this, man, because he's talked about it before. Used to be a nervous, shy guy. When it comes to RFL stuff, man, he's really gotten out of his shell, and seen him getting on other podcasts before. Glad to have him on right now. Finish out the Pro Bowl. First half's in the books here, guys. And I hope that this lets us do the changes. If this does not let us do the changes, it's going to be a problem. All right?
Okay, I have my mic, my other mic. Is it good? Does it sound good?
This sounds way better. Whatever mic that other one, throw it in the trash. It's like, nah.
Oh, that was my
Yeah.
that was my Bluetooth mic.
Man, nah, this mic right here is sharp, like in a good way. It's on point. But yeah, I was just talking about you, man. We appreciate having you within the community, man, because like you are a guy who's been. Oh, look, it done it again.
Oh,
It's
another
done
one?
it again, man.
Oh no. Oh, but I'm not Param Crow. Param Crow was a community guy. He joined in season 3. My players was Jerome Davis, David Jones, and Duke Pascal.
Yeah. Who somebody asked you if you were okay? Looks like I can make. Oh, thank goodness.
That's all
I thought
good.
it was over, man. Thought it was over.
That's all good, Pat. It's all good.
Let's go ahead and change up this depth chart. I thought it was over, guys. I thought we had to restart again.
Oh, that's good. I didn't want to restart a second time.
Yeah, it was about to get real ugly. About to be salty.
But yeah, that was
especially Los. We got you, Los. We got you in here, boy.
Yeah, that was before the rule was a thing.
Mhm.
So now you can't do that. Like, and I wouldn't really do that anyway, since there's no point.
Yeah.
But like back in the day, like you could just submit like not like multiple player, like you can submit like a player each draft. Like obviously you couldn't submit like 2 players in the same draft. Although I think there was people who tried to do that, but they got exposed and they got like kicked.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
And that's a rule right now, just a lesson for anybody who's new thinking about applying. Don't apply multiple players, because if you do, you'll be banned for life from submitting a player ever in the RFL. So you don't want to get banned. Better get right, man. Let's see. So we got these guys. I went through this pretty fast. But Madison, Axel coming out. We got Darius Martin. This guy was a problem with the Elks this year. He's coming in.
Oh yeah.
We got CJ Robinson as a slot guy. He has to come in here because, I mean, he's third. So the other guy's got to play outside because, I mean, DeAndre Can did play outside. But he can play some slot. So I'm not going to switch it up. Got to go by the rules. Get Marquis Soel here. Randall Sylvester's coming out. Cole Bacon coming in. I think, was Wilcox over Brown? I think it's supposed to be Brown. Yeah, I think it's Brown and then Wilcox. Let me go check the depth chart on Instagram again real fast.
Oh.
Let me see, where's D tackle?
I'm glad that it's one file and it's not two files.
Oh yeah. Yeah, talk about that, man.
Yeah, because I remember back in the day that you had to make all the rosters. Like, you had to make the ARC roster by yourself and the NRC roster by yourself. And it took, like, I forgot how long that took, but that was like a process because you had to make everything by yourself because the franchise was an offline franchise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was crazy. Crazy times. Crazy time. Okay, Spencer Garland's supposed to be the slot guy then. And we're about to get back on the field here, guys.
Yeah, and there was no college series, so we had to wait like a month or like 2 months or something.
Yeah, that was a crazy dry period. I'm glad, like, that's what made me really come up with the college series, because I always wanted to do that. Like, I always wanted to see, like, just like how the RFL played out, I always wanted to see dudes play in college first, just the same way, and then come in. Here's another sack. Sean Richardson showing you why he's the NRC Defensive Player of the Year. Look, I'm still throwing guys backwards. NRC, man. Oh, I don't know why the bell played twice. I definitely turned that off. But
oh, oops. I used the soundboard thing. My bad.
Oh, you used it. Oh, I thought I did. But yeah, okay. He's got his own bell here in the booth with me. Yeah.
But there's like delay, so I don't. They'll probably be like seconds off. So
I'm gonna just say when a sack happens, then I'm gonna have you press it, because it looked like it sounded like it came in pretty clean.
All right, that's cool.
Oh my goodness, you can press it now. That was a sack. And fumble loss. Well, picked back up by the ARC at the 15. NRC is turning up. So maybe, just maybe, this reset wasn't as bad as guys thought it was going to be.
I would have added more sounds in the soundboard, but I don't know what sounds I would add.
Yeah, I've been kind of like that for a while too. Been on a podcast thinking about adding a round of applause thing for at least 2 years now and never done it. So I don't know what's going on there. And complete pass, 3rd and 24. Completely out of sync right now is Justin Jones. And this kind of happened with him on the Celtic Tigers. He got sacked up a couple times, and then he starts being very erratic in the pocket, and that's happening right now. The NRC is going to have great field position right now here at the 47.
Oh, yeah.
Lane Kearney coming in.
Oh, Lane Kearney.
He had a great season. Was one MVP of the ARC back in season 4. First year with the Mexico City Diablos, able to take them to the playoffs, a resurgence of his career, and run inside there for Darius Martin, who I personally would have had as the running back of the year. He just didn't score enough touchdowns this year. I only had 9, while you had guys like Cornell Mickens with 17 and 15. Oh, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Breaking tackle. He's still on his feet.
Yeah, Martin is a beast.
Dog, man.
Yeah, he's a beast for real. Like,
look at this run, man. Great blocking.
Top 10 running back in the league.
Oh, that's for sure.
He's definitely on my top 10 list, or at least my top 5 list of running backs.
I was about to say he's probably like top 5 at this point. The way he's been playing. Boy,
Yeah, I do like the blue Elks helmet. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's fire. Only if the uniforms that came with it wasn't so trash, probably would have been selected. Oh,
yeah, if you can
DeAndre Can, touchdown. NRC is up now by 2 scores.
Ooh, touchdown. Former Thunderbird.
Yeah. DeAndre Can still had a solid year with the Gunners this year. Of course, the year before, season 7, best season for the Houston Gunners, and he was definitely a part of that. He's in the end zone here. About to be up by 10 points, extra point here by Hankins. Good money. 20-10.
Ooh. So, like, what's the scoring system for this? Like, the ARC won the last game. So, like, what happens if the NRC wins this one?
It's all about adding up the points. So, basically, it's easier said this way, since the ARC won by 12 points. It's as if the NRC starts out with negative 12 points in this game, and they have to get at least 13 and a win here in order to win the Pro Bowl. So they're still not there yet. They got 10. They're 3 away.
All right, that's cool.
And the good thing about it, I guess, for the NRC is they got, like I said, Justin Jones is rattled. And he's got to stay in all 4 quarters against this all-pro defense.
Oh, that's
going to be it. Oh, here goes Kingston Kinney.
Oh, 2K.
Nice. What I could do, I guess I could share my screen with you. Let's see, in the Discord, so that way you can see it in real time as I'm watching it.
Okay, nice, because I was just watching the stream.
Yeah, let me see if I can get you with that. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the broadcast, but you should be able to see it now. When you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
All right, so there you go. Probably should have had that on for the guys when they were on the interviews.
Oh, yeah.
Play action. Okay, gets outside, throws. Oh, what a catch. First down. Who's that?
I'll look at the chat.
Keith Guyton.
Ooh, Keith Guyton. I'm kind of biased for Keith Guyton since my player, or Duke, played with him on the Huskies. So I'm kind of biased towards Guyton, admittingly.
And when you, speaking of Duke, I mean, he's going to be in his second Reload Bowl now with the Bulldogs. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting. And also, it's against the same team, the Thunderbirds. So
yeah, I know, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of cool to see him in another Reload Bowl, and hopefully he could do something to help out the Bulldogs and, you know, contribute in that game.
Justin Jones with 3 interceptions, got 1 touchdown. Right now he's starting to hook up with KG, and they're moving down the field. Definitely got the receivers out here to make the plays. Like I said, this 1-2-3 wide receiver set is just the best you could ask for out of the league. At least out of the conference, I'll say. It's one inside, first down. ARC's making some moves, moving down the field. They don't have to win this game. They just can't lose by 13. And right now, they're little by little going down the field. And it looks like they're about to cut into this deficit as long as they don't turn the ball over. I see Tim J. Parker saying, why didn't they sub out Jones? Unfortunately, just like how game 1 went, I don't know if you were here for that one. That happened at 4 o'clock. You can't, the CPU does not sub out the opposing team's roster. So I could only sub out the team that I'm on, which is the NRC side. And I was able to do their substitution. But for whatever reason in the Pro Bowl, the AI doesn't rotate their guys. I don't get that. Looking to chat some more. It says Mick Metz, 23. Yo, what's going on, man? 3rd and 4. Makes the catch. Only gets 2 yards, though, and it's 4th down. They're just going to take the 3 points. Take the points you can get.
All right, going to safe route. That's always good. Well, in the Pro Bowl, it's good.
As long as you can. Hey, they score another touchdown. Oh, well, if they score another touchdown, they'll have 14 points up. So I don't want that to happen.
Oh yeah. Also, remember like back in the day where like the Pro Bowl was an NCAA. Like, did you make the teams NCAA?
Yeah, that was the first Pro Bowl, man, and that was wild. That was all ARC players though at the time before the expansion, and yeah, that was crazy. The audio on that was terrible. I remember that, but it was yeah. Started off the first Pro Bowl game was on NCAA. Then after that, we had it within the Madden, and we were using the relocation teams we didn't use, which were the Blues and the Mexico City Golden Eagles, who ironically is going to be coming to the RFL next year due to the team cuts.
Also the Blues as well, I think, right?
I had both them in the Mexico City. Yeah, oh, what a catch!
Whoa!
But that was going to be picked off. He done saved the NRC with that. It's Mar Emanuel's first catch of the Pro Bowl. Closing on 4 minutes left to go in the third. Okay, Kearney here with the throw. Oh, they're going to say he stepped out.
Whoa!
Wow. Long step, out of bounds. I think that was C.J. Robinson, too. We usually don't make mistakes like that.
Come on, C.J. Can't be making mistakes like that. Although it is the Pro Bowl, so it's not really as big of a deal.
He'll return it out to the 39-yard line. I don't know who that guy is. I think he's a generic returner because I didn't make those guys. But I like him because he's got the Steelers helmet on. So, I like that dude. I was tempted to yell peak football. Yeah. Hey, you could have, man. You could have yelled it.
Wait.
You better give it a go.
Yeah, I'm going to try. Peak football!
Yeah.
Was that good?
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah. You gotta say peak football and then say it's RFL peak football. So you gotta say, it's football! It's RFL peak football! That's how you gotta say it right there.
All right.
Best believe I'm
peak
saying
football!
That. Yeah.
RFL peak football!
Yeah. Best believe I'm gonna be saying that in the Reload Bowl. Because that's definitely peak football. Let's get hashtag peak football in the chat. Sack. Oh my goodness. Deshaun Richardson's going crazy. He got 3.5 sacks in this Pro Bowl.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
But yeah, he's a force. Like,
sheesh. Going crazy.
Yeah, he played like amazing this year.
Yeah, but I think best defensive season of any player in RFL history, and that's even putting it towards Isaiah Ingram. I know it's different perspective, positions and stuff, but the fact that he had over 100 tackles as a defensive tackle, and he still had 23.5 sacks. Ingram still has the sack record with 27.5, but I mean, he was only 4 sacks away. And as a deep tackle, with all those tackles and TFLs, he broke the TFL record, 51 tackles for losses in a single season. I don't think that's ever going to be broken. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like, when the RFL Hall of Fame becomes a thing, he's definitely going to be like one of the first people inaugurated in that.
Yeah,
when he retires.
He literally just started. I mean, interception. ARC taking it to the crib. Parker Brockers gets to the 20-yard line.
That's Brockers.
3 interceptions.
Brockers, dang.
Yeah, he was a monster with the Oklahoma City Bisons. He's always been a beast.
Yeah.
Give me that, C.J. Robinson. No catch for you.
Just stole it.
It is ironic for him being a Bison. He's got the Buffalo Bills.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, that was like fitting for him.
Yeah, this dude getting them picks, man.
Oh, and CP25 in the chat said 6 interceptions for him in total today.
Yeah, if you include game 1. I'm not adding up the other games. I'm only putting the stats out for. Oh, nice catch! Only putting the stats out for the franchise file, whose game it was. So I even for the photos, I took pictures of the ARC and only their stats from what they did, not the NRC. Oh, and a wobbler getting thrown out there. The NRC strapping, man. Cole Bacon in on the chase. And they're going to have to kick another field goal. So I guess Nishan didn't get subbed. Yeah, he didn't get subbed out. Did he? Or unless this is a 4-3 defense. This might be a 4-3 defense. And well, he should still be out. So I'm scared to make a substitution here, guys. I can't do it because I feel like if I press circle one more time and then I have to press it again, it might do that same thing where I can't, make any substitutions. But it's only 1 minute and 28 seconds left. I think that I can do that all in one foul swoop next time. So we'll see.
All right. Yeah, I wouldn't risk it because I want to restart again.
Of course, Pat's going to say leave him in. Oh, man, Leo Loso needs some picks, man.
Oh, and Lane Kearney and CJ have the same number. We're the same number. I forgot that.
Yep. There's Kearney. Throw over the middle. Oh, he getting smacked. Who's that? 17. Mari Manuel. Okay, yeah.
Is that Martin? Oh, Martin got freaking like who is that?
Flatline.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to see who it was.
Yeah, I get to see either.
Wide open. All right, Manuel out here getting some catches. Okay, rolling somewhere, smiling with the Redwoods. And that's the end of the third. So I'm going to go ahead and press circle now, try to make this substitution. If it doesn't let me sub, unfortunately, whoever third team is just not going to be able to play. Thank goodness they allowed me. All right, coaching.
Oh, that's good.
Step chart. Okay, so Daryl Johnson's going to close this out for the NRC. Amir Williams, there you go. You got the quarter, man. Close this out.
Shout out to Amir.
Don't need to make any of those changes. Okay, Mason Dunn of the Elks coming in. Mason Reese. Those are two. So yeah, I don't know why. I know why Deshaun Richardson was going in. I didn't make changes to the special teams. I think that's what happened. Yeah. So that kind of sucks. But Ariel Brown's going to be in. Linebackers, they got two, so don't need to make no changes there. Same for safeties, corners, and stuff like that. Third down back, Darius Martin's going to have to get subbed out. Amir Williams coming in. Amir Williams again. Slot wide, don't need to change any wide receivers. No, I don't know why Richardson was in because he's not even in right now. So, dude's just stealing reps on the field right now. He's not even in on the depth chart, and he's just coming in making plays. Okay, sub linebacker, that stays the same, I believe, yeah. So all that's good. All right, that's the little changes that we need to make, and then gonna finish out this Pro Bowl, man. This is it. NRC's got to win by 13 points or more, or it's gonna be ARC as a conference champs this year. What's going on, Ray? He's running first Pro Bowl run for Amir Williams. Gets 3 yards. Says, by the way, how do I join the league? You can apply on our website, relocationfootballleague.com. We have a video on our channel page right now that you can follow step by step, but I would recommend you do it tomorrow. Daryl Johnson's first pass completed out there to Mason Dunn. The reason why I say tomorrow is because we're having issues on the website right now where the applications is closed, where it's not allowing guys it's not pulling up the form for you to apply. So I got to fix that tomorrow when I get the time, and just be on the lookout tomorrow if you're interested in submitting. Also want to let you know, ahead of time, everybody needs to know, and of course the video will tell you there is a fee to apply. It's $15 for whatever player you make, except the quarterback. If you make a quarterback, you're still going to pay the $15 when you apply, but you have to pay $30 when you get in the Discord. The reason why it's such a big increase for the quarterbacks is because we have too many guys submitting quarterbacks in the RFL. Want to slow that down, because at the end of the day, you're going to be paying just to sit on the bench when you get in the RFL, because it's hard to get the starting job at this point in the pros.
Yeah, there's so many quarterbacks, especially users.
Yeah.
And like what I think Mitchie was saying earlier, we need more like offensive linemen players.
Yeah, the only thing with the linemen, I can understand why people don't make them. I mean, it's not the sexy position,
Yeah, I got you.
The guys don't like making linemen because they know they can't make anything else. And, hey, we got some good generic offensive linemen that's coming to the league, so
That's
it's
true.
bad. It's not bad, but they're just not. If you are interested and you don't care, you make a lineman. That's definitely a great way to get an opportunity to start because that's the fastest Devin position I think in the league. If you are a lineman.
Yeah. I mean, like, you can make what you want, but obviously a quarterback will cost more money, and you have to expect that you're not going to start when you make the RFL. And as a lineman, it's easier. And other positions too, but you have to just, go in expecting, depending on the position,
Yeah, Daryl Johnson was a bit out of field goal range, but now very much in field goal range. 4th down, and can kick a field goal and go back up by 7 points. We got Peter Carney says, I'm going to join. My last name is Wiggins. Appreciate you, man. Can't wait to see what you do in the college series, man. Hey, college series is pretty much a month away. At the end of July, we're starting things up. There's going to be a lot of content rolling into that as well. Field goal is up. It's good. 23-16 to score here. NRC up. But it's definitely going to be a lot of content because I have an entire series where I think I might go live or try to do a long video format where or cut up my live stream into a video where I'm going to be using AI, man, to generate the rest of to fill in the gaps of the college series rosters. And it's going to be pretty cool, man. I got the whole thing mapped up on how I'm going to have it go, and you guys are not going to want to miss that. We're going to have generics with storylines now. It's going to be crazy. You'll see.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be wild. At over 10 minutes here, Justin Jones.
Oh, what?
The pressure got there to him. Couldn't sit in there and throw an accurate one.
Who is he throwing to?
I think it was Jones who was wide open. Cam Jones. Oh!
Whoa.
Smacked. And lit that boy up.
Yeah. And I hope the generic players will have good names, and I have some names
Why is this guy on the field, Nishan?
Deshaun, why are you on the field?
Nishan, what are you doing on the field, man?
Was he like telling his coach, I have to be in at all times on defense?
This dude wants the NRC to win by any means. He said, hey, man, if I'm not winning a Reload Bowl this year, I'm winning a Pro Bowl. Up here stealing reps. What's this guy doing? Like, y'all saw it. He's completely off of the depth chart right now. The homeboy is still on the field. It's kind of like reminds me of C.J. Robinson, the preseason game, man, where he wasn't even supposed to be on the field. Dude said, nah, I got it. Stepped on the field for a game-winning touchdown. It was crazy. There's Amir Williams inside. He'll get to 33. And NRC needs to score a touchdown if they want to be in winning graces. 14 points can win them the Pro Bowl.
Oh, they're going to run again, and...
The hard part about it is the game doesn't know that they got to win by 14 points. So when they get to the point of just running and just winning by a little bit, that's going to suck for NFC guys. Good catch there by C.J. Robinson. Of course, got his connection with Daryl Johnson. So I respect it because I have a cousin that goes there. Let's see. Oh, LSU.
Oh, yeah, LSU.
College. Got Rodney going, saying he's going to be a strong safety for TCU. College series, man. Even though we got to go one more year on the current gen, it's going to be lit, man. As it always is. Here's a throw. He's got a man.
Oh, got a pass.
Oh, it's a touchdown.
Oh, he gone.
The NRC
Amari Manuel.
Amari Manuel cooked him. 99 speed on full display right there.
Yo, shout out to the Bisons, the Brooklyn Bison. Not the Barons, not the Bisons. Shout out to the Brooklyn Barons.
Hey, well, he cooked the Bison. Boys had Bison steak out there, looking like Ted's.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I got them mixed up, but I guess the names are kind of similar. But, yeah, shout out to Brooklyn. Although they're going to be the Redwoods next season.
Yep, going to be moving out to Oakland. And the field goal attempt is good. And
what is with this camera?
I have no idea. Yep. We keep hiring this guy. But he's cheap. We need him, man.
But you need to get
16.
more camera guys.
Yeah. Production guys just don't. They like this guy for some reason. They'll kick this one out to the 23. ARC, like I said, they don't have to win, but they cannot afford to lose by 14 points, or the NRC is going to win the Pro Bowl from the combined points from game 1. This is game 2. For anybody who doesn't know, it's been a great Pro Bowl. The first one was a solid one. A lot of turnovers. Justin Jones is on his back. Got to make some plays here. Throws this out of bounds.
Oh. Oh, yeah, this is in Las Vegas. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Alley Giant Stadium. Oh, that's...
Oh, look at that.
He still makes the catch. And I think it's defensive pass interference. Yeah, that's a first down.
Yo, that was good. That was a good catch.
Sheldon Reinhardt getting bean top. That's why these wide receivers for Jones is crazy. You just got to get them out there to him, man. Oh, what a run. Oh, he fell.
Oh.
Jameson Kinney's got 61 yards. ARC in the Pro Bowl, 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Got man coverage pressed up. Here's a throw. Oh,
why you? Oh, Justin, why you passing it?
Man.
Why you passing it over there, man?
Don't try Chamberlain, man. Tried him.
Especially on Chamberlain. Like, why would you pass it over there?
Tight end, too.
When Chamberlain is there, man. Come on, Justin.
Oh, man. RIP for Justin Jones right now. About to lose the ARC. The Pro Bowl had it in their hands, man. 12-point victory. Seemed like a good little lead. Yeah, 5 minutes and 51 seconds left. Amir Williams with the run.
Now, Daryl Johnson is out there.
Yep. The NFL helmets are cursed. And he caught it. 30 inches. They need to stop. If the ARC can even kick a field goal, that'll help them. Oh, Mir with the first down. That could be a big play right there that seals the game for him. And see, since this is not, like, since the game doesn't know what's going on, I can see the ARC just going down the field trying to score a touchdown. They might not even try to kick a field goal. So it's almost to the point where the ARC has to score either a touchdown or the score is going to stay right where it is, and they're going to end up losing the Pro Bowl by 2 points.
Or just by a safety.
Tough. There's a run. Stuffed. The play right there. Not going nowhere. Loss of a yard. Charles Raymond, over at Dragons veteran. Hey, ARC needs an interception, turnover, or something. Pressure coming.
Oh, that was close.
He had to throw that out fast because right now, Wendell DeMonte is coming off that left side edge crazy. He is killing whoever is off the edge. Try to set up a screen. Good defense.
That was 4th down.
ARC's got to score some points. And like I said, with the time, the game's not going to kick a field goal. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's either they score a touchdown. This is a terrible punt here. This guy made the Pro Bowl? It's like, nah. But, terrible punt is going to put them at the 31. They got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. All the ARC has to do is score a touchdown. They cannot score a touchdown. NRC is going to win the Pro Bowl as they outscore the ARC from game 1 to game 2.
Oh my gosh, they're all
slow. The whole
all of them were like all of them were surrounding like Justin. Like, whoa.
4 interceptions for Justin Jones. Check down. That ain't going to get it done. 3rd and 6. They're definitely going for it on 4th. It's going to take us a 2-minute warning. This is it. It's a touchdown or the NRC is going to win. At the own 34-yard line. 3rd and 6. Empty set here for Justin. He's got to throw, and he throws his 5th pick.
Justin.
Intercepted by JT Casey. And this is crazy. The NRC is about to win the Pro Bowl, man. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Both the Elks safeties out there. You got all types of Elks on the field right now.
Oh.
Wow.
Are they gonna? Oh, and the
NRCs, man, they're trying to get back on the ARC. 3 straight wins.
Also, it's crazy that the Celtic Tigers are going to be the Antlers next year.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Here goes Amir. Look at this run. They got to use a timeout. If they get one more first down, it's over, man. ARC is begging for the ball back. Begging for the ball back.
Yeah, and I feel like with the Antlers, they looked at the Elks and were like, "Oh, well, we can get the Antlers from the Elks," and then they made that a separate thing.
First down.
And I'm
that
like,
might be it.
And I'm like, how? Why do you have the, like, in the relocation? Why is there like the Elks and then there's the Antlers? Like, they should be the same thing, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's because of different regions. That's the reason why the Celtic Tigers have to be the Elks. The Antlers is because of the Antlers were in the game, but they were from Dublin. So.
Yeah.
2nd and 7 here. They have no timeouts. ARC, man. Oh, wow. They don't get this stop here. There's absolutely zero chance the ARC can win the Pro Bowl this year for 3rd straight year. They need this stop. They're winding down the clock. Looks like they might run it to the weak side on the left. There's a flag.
Oh, a flag. Is that a false start?
That's delayed game.
Oh, delayed game. Oh.
5 yards. Earl Johnson didn't snap that ball fast enough.
Come on, Johnson of Darrell.
They're probably going to run this. Yeah, they'll come out in the victory formation. Man, ARC's going to have like 19 seconds left yet. I don't see the ARC having a chance.
Oh,
they're going to kick a field goal?
Can the kicker make it from that?
This is going to be a 58-yarder. He's got the leg. And he made it.
Okay.
Wow. Hey, ARC, you guys need a kick return for a touchdown or something. One shot down the field, something. 14 seconds. 17-point ball game. And they kicked it short. Wise. 11
all
seconds.
Right.
Yeah, it's... Man, NRC's going to win, man. This is crazy. NRC's going to win the Pro Bowl.
When was the last time they won?
Well, they've won now 2. This is going to be the 3rd consecutive year.
Oh. Okay, that's good. Well,
Jones.
Good for the NRC people.
Jones of
Justin, I am so disappointed in your Pro Bowl performance.
Hey, this is tough. Both teams won game 1 and game 2. ARC won 1, NRC won 2, but it's the NRC who puts up the most points of the 2. Final score of game 2, 33-16. And the NRC for the 3rd consecutive year has won the conference showdown in the RFL Pro Bowl. Pat right there with the addition saying the NRC won 60-55. Hey, man, I enjoyed calling this Pro Bowl for you guys. Good having you up here too, Nate. And, man, shout out to everyone who came up also for the interview. This is it. We've only got one more game left of the season, and it's the Relocation Bowl. This Sunday that's coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern. Bulldogs, Thunderbirds, it's going down. That being said, man, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. We'll go ahead and show you guys the stats, and I'm going to go ahead and roll out of here. We'll see you guys at the Reload Bowl. Actually, on the podcast. See you on the podcast, man. On Wednesday. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
Go ahead, just pull up the NRC side. Just look at the stats here. At least we had some touchdown passes. Darrell Johnson threw 1. Lane Kearney threw 1. Interception thrown by Kearney. Had 2 thrown by Reed Wagner. 107 yards, 104 for Johnson, 43 for Kearney. Rushing wise, Williams 28, Maxwell 21, Darius Martin 32. No rushing touchdowns. Johnson -1. Receiving wise, Amari Manuel, who had some big catches, and he got in the end zone for a touchdown at 4 for 80. Romeo Jackson 49, second most. DeAndre Cannon had 2 catches. One of the catches going for a touchdown, 32 yards. And then here's the rest of the guys. We won't go too in depth with that. And then we had pancake by Deion Gunn and a sack given up by Jacoby Drones from Metro City Diablos. Let's see total tackles. Sean Richardson, man, he led all guys in tackles on the team. In the Pro Bowl, went crazy with 3.5 sacks. Wild. See tackles for losses. This guy had 6 tackles for losses in this game. He had 5 from Randall Sylvester, 2 Wilcox, J.T. Casey, and Floyd. And sacks with 2 guys for 3.5 sacks, both Richardson and Sylvester. With the sacks there, he had with 3.5. Brown had a sack, and Deontay Floyd had a sack. Interceptions, Rashad Chamberlain had 2. Had a pick from J.T. Casey, Garrison Ash, and Tyler Cage. Pass deflection, Samir Williams with 1. And I guess from a reception he tried, Garrison Ash had a pass deflection. Forced fumbles, J.T. Casey, Ariel Brown, and of course, Garrison Ash forcing a fumble in the Pro Bowl. And 1 defensive touchdown, which was a scoop and score by Darius Young. That was crucial because that's what gave him the league. ARC was running away with it for a little bit. And if it wasn't for that play to switch, to flip the script, I think they lose it. Then we got punting wise, give a look at Brian Hill. His numbers, 5 returns for 101 yards for George McCann. And then finally, punt returns, just 2 from Caleb Godspeed. And it wasn't really supposed to be our designated guy, but he's here. 2 for 7 yards. That's going to be it, guys. See you once again, like I said, on the podcast and for the Reload Bowl. Peace.